It's Friday Night Football. Your first and goal coverage is supported by McDonald's Valley-wide.
From the house the Cats built, time for Friday Night Lights in Edinburgh. Vella, one of 6 unbeaten teams entering the halfway point of the season, matching wits with the Edinburgh Bobcats. SaberCats averaging 44 points a game and racing to a 4-0 start. Edinburgh has won 2 straight, including a come-from-behind effort against Unbeatens in the Week 5 district opener. Highlights here from our first look game. They begin with Aaron Alvarez scoring on a short run. That made it 7-0 Vella as they were off and running. Lots of points in this one, 50 total between the two teams in the first half. Harlan Benavides gets Edinburgh on the board, tied at 7, but Nate Garcia didn't waste any time in breaking the tie. He finds Brandon Guzman, 15-7 Vella. Benavides scored his second touchdown. This is all in the first quarter. 15-14 at that point, the SaberCats on top, and you get the picture. Vella has to outscore Edinburgh tonight, 43-21. That's 13 straight regular season wins for Vella, a current Valley best. Tonight marks the official halfway point of the regular season. Many of the Valley's 4A and all 3 of our 3A schools are off tonight. Those teams open district play next week. For the largest conferences, 6A and 5A, business as usual. Check of our leaderboard from Dave's Dozen gives us the rundown on how the ranked teams fared. San Benito, Vella, Harlingen, PSJ, all winners. Wesco East lost to top-ranked San Benito, and Rowe won a non-district game on Thursday. Now, our game of the week featured 2 of my top 6, but this time from the sub-6A ranks. Brownsville veterans up in Mercedes in a battle of 3-1 teams. Channel 5's Brandon Ortega is live with the recap on the Chargers and Tigers. Brandon?
Dave, tonight our impact play of the game came from, without a doubt, the impact player of the night, Gustavo Vasquez, with everything on the line, showing some senior savvy. Let's go right to that impact play of the game and show you what I'm talking about. Everything coming down to this play right here. A tie game, final minute, 3rd and 2. And the Chargers calling on the captain. Not only did he pick up the first down, he takes it all the way 28 yards to the house. And that was your ball game. Brownsville veterans, a huge win on the road and sweet revenge for them. Mercedes beat the Chargers at Sam Stadium a year ago. And tonight, veterans returning the favor, 24-17 as we bring it back live to Tiger Stadium. These bleachers right now, very quiet, very empty, but not long ago, it was like an earthquake shaking here as the Charger faithful just went insane. Gustavo Vasquez, the hero tonight, 3 touchdowns, including that game winner in the final minute. So now the Chargers still undefeated in district, but it doesn't get any easier. They get Ed Couch Elsa next week. Mercedes, meanwhile, gets Pace. Back to you, Dave.
All right, so Mercedes, our second-ranked team, goes down tonight. 16 games on tonight's card after 6 were played on Thursday. 1 more tomorrow. As Brandon told us, veterans rallied to beat Mercedes tonight. Ed Couch Elsa win over Donna. That's a district win in 32-5A. Meanwhile, Mission veterans rolled up the points in a win over Pioneer. Sherryland is sneaking up on people. They beat Roma tonight, and they're quietly moving in to that 31-5A race. Rio Grande City still unbeaten in the district. They knocked off Cigarroa and Laredo. Now the 6A games. San Benito beat Weslaco East. Hanna held off Weslaco by 3 points, 38-35. Los Fresnos knocked off Harlingen South, and Harlingen picked up a win that looked a little closer on the scoreboard than maybe it really was. More 6A scores, McAllen Memorial, also with more than 60 tonight in a win over Mission. Palmview and Juarez Lincoln, and that came down to Juarez Lincoln picking up the 31-21 win. Edinburgh and Vella, we showed you that at the top, Vella with the victory. PSJ remains unbeaten. They knocked off PSJ North, and there are only 3 non-district games on the schedule. Tonight, St. Joe beat Hidalgo, Progreso knocked off Santa Maria, and La Villa on the win column for the first time this season. They beat Benavides. Now on to the highlights. We start in Wesco for the Wildcats and top-ranked San Benito. Eric Retta throws to Ryan Ressa to get the party started for the Hounds. Tyrone Harper played his role. This touchdown opened things up. Harper scored in more ways than one. This next touchdown is going to come through the air, and San Benito rolling up the points. They win again. They win tonight by a score of 44-21 over Weslaco East. To PSJ Stadium for the Bears and North Raiders. Bears looking for their 5th straight win under Lupe Rodriguez. Trey Guajardo finds Nathaniel Miranda. Extra point was no good. It was 6-0 Bears. The PSG was solid on D all night long. Nothing doing for the North offense, and it turns out to be a shutout win tonight, 23-0 for the PSG Bears. Mission to McAllen Memorial. The Mustangs were in a boat race tonight, piling up the points. Sean Scoogin to Josh Sanchez. Memorial was up 7-0. And then Campbell Spates back in high gear. He scores on a long touchdown run. Memorial ends up with 63 in a 35-point win over the Mission Eagles. RGC in Laredo for Sigaroa. Jason Reyes throwing to Edgar Chapa. That made it 14-0. The Rattlers on top. Defense was also a factor here. There were a couple of first-half interceptions for the Rattlers, which set the tone. And Rio Grande City wins comfortably tonight, 38-3. Now, the Rattlers have built their own 5-1 record against opponents with a combined mark of 10-17. They had to rally to beat winless Roma last time out, but with tonight's win, they are now 4-0, unbeaten in District 31-5A. Their wicket gets sticky in the weeks ahead. Rio will face Pioneer, Nixon, Mission Vets, and Sherryland, 4 tough teams all down the stretch. Those 4 opponents have a combined record of 16-5. Reminder, First and Goal is social through KRGV Sports. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and you can catch up on highlights and stories at krgv.com. Superstitious or not, next Friday for Week 7, Friday the 13th. Thrills and chills well before Halloween for Valley football fans, and we'll be here to wrap it all up. This has been First and Goal Final for Friday, October 6th. I'm Dave Brown, and we'll see you next time.